the hidden programming behind your finances, and how to break it. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess X Goh, and I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on the latest insight into trauma recovery. If you got any nuggets of gold from this video, please give it a like, comment below what you got from it, and share it with your loved ones who need to hear this right now. Do you ever find yourself feeling stuck, trapped, and contracted by your relationship with money? Perhaps you feel that you just have enough to get by. You're living each day by working to pay for the bills, but you're not living your rich life. And so here's the thing, it's because we haven't addressed the hidden programmings that is influencing our behaviors in the way we spend money, hold on to money, gamble money, abuse money, and so forth. And so we find ourselves trapped in this vicious cycle of slavery and poverty, that there's just not enough paycheck to paycheck. And the thing is this, you need to change your relationship with money. And that is by dissolving the false programming that's driving you to think and feel and act that there isn't enough money to go around in your bank account, in your life. And the programming that we have been indoctrinated in is through the matrix. So how they print money and cause deflation of the fiat currency and inflation, which is a hidden tax, through the rise of cost of living. And that traps our consciousness into scarcity, poverty, and slavery, that we're stuck in this broken system. The other hidden programming is what we have learned from our parents, how they have role modeled to us these false imprints of their relationship with money. For example, I've seen my father gambled money that he made in the family business through scams. And he would push us as a family to work harder to make more money. And I would only be validated, or perhaps, should I say, not bullied and targeted by his criticism that I'm stupid and useless, if I just focus on working and making money. And so I too became quite a gambler in the way I treat money, where I too found myself caught up in scams and find myself losing money by putting my financial resources into the wrong decisions, just the way my father role modeled it to me. Then you have my mother, who is not an investor, who is not a saver, but a spender. And she would spend so generously to others and to the family, but there wouldn't be enough for us for the future. And so I find myself getting caught up in the spending patterns of buying more than what I need, just like my mother. And that is coming from a place of scarcity, not abundance. So the other thing is our ancestral lineage that we carry around money. And so if we're looking at our parents' spendings and savings, investings, abusing, gambling, money, however it may show up for you, right? From your lens and their lens. Who did they learn that from? So these are the 3 core hidden programmings that are wired so deeply in our nervous system, in our psyche, in our physical body, in our emotional landscape, that is driving us to work with money in a way that we're working for it, not for money working for us. And this is where we need to learn how to shift from being a slave of money to become a master of money, and to see money as your friend, to see it as a vehicle to help you in creating your rich life. And so, what came through for me in my personal experiences in generating money, in investing money, in spending money, and so forth, is that I had to look deep within my heart and soul. What are the false programmings that are keeping me trapped, locked, and stuck in this vicious money slavery programming that I have taken on from the matrix, from society, from my parents and their lineage? And so, by working through that and changing my relationship with money, not from my head, but through my heart and spirit, I was able to see the bigger vision in what money can offer to me. And ever since I've received these direct downloads, how to shift these patterns with money and how to call that in, this has been a massive game changer in my life. I have also tested these techniques on my partner. And after doing a couple of rounds of it, a lead that he was waiting for a month, finally came through and contacted him. So that is the magic of tuning into the hidden programmings behind what's influencing our relationship with money and our finances. So you can then have the power, the control in how to create your rich life from within, not from your head, because we're bypassing the root cause and what's causing these false programmings that's hardwired in our system that is keeping us stuck and trapped in the first place in money slavery. So if you feel that these are patterns and programmings that you are ready to shift and transform and release to bring yourself back into real alignment, this is about creating your highest vision with money, not manifesting it. Because there are problems with manifesting, and that is, it doesn't involve looking into your hidden programming that's influencing the way you abuse money, that keeps you locked and trapped into poverty. And we want to change that by looking into the money programming that has been imprinted in yourself, these false beliefs, distortions, and traumas that we carry on a cellular memory around money. If I wanted to take it back to my ancestors, right, with my mother, her parents, which are my grandparents in Malaysia, that they were both attempted to get murdered because they had a business that supported their 13 children. My grandfather got murdered. My mother almost died, where her business was being burnt in the fire and she was inside. Or should I say that she was somewhat near her business? I need to check with my mum the exact details around that. And so there is this deep ingrained fear around making money, that if we make too much money, that we get killed for it. People will get jealous. People will steal things and take it away from you. Now, these are the false imprints that I have taken on from my mum, where she has mentioned to me so many times, never trust people with your money and so forth, because she has been betrayed by so many people. And that is what has shown up for her with her parents' business, if I was to be more specific. So, are you ready to change the way you experience your relationship with money? Money doesn't have to be so hard to receive and earn. In fact, it can be so easy if you know how to change the programming from within and to align yourself with your highest vision of money from your heart and soul, not from your mind and ego. So if you like to step into your wealth initiation with money, then I invite you to my Embodied Prosperity online workshop, which is in the frequencies of the Lionsgate portal. If you like to learn more or to book your spot, you can click on the link in the video description and there will be more details about what is involved. You will also get access to the replay of my online container for a month, and this will give you plenty of opportunities to go through it a few times, what you need to do to clear the distortions and to recalibrate with your innate wealth frequencies, because everyone holds different codes around money, and it's about accessing and activating them to bring them into alignment with your heart and soul, so it comes from the energetic field, the quantum field, into the physical reality. So please click on the link to learn more and to book your spot for you to receive this massive upgrade that has deeply changed the way I've experienced money as well as my partner, and I want to give that transmission to you as well. So there you have it, my love. If you feel called to dive deeper, I am also running my Transforming Trauma, Conscious Relationship for Singles and Couples, and Magnetic Woman workshops and retreats. And I am also running my Winter Solstice Ancestral Trauma Clearing Circle. And you can also choose to work with me one-to-one, whether it's online for 3 months for Find Yourself and Trust, or face-to-face for a half day or full day tailored trauma recovery experience, just you and me. So you can find the links to that in the video description. So my love, what will you do to change your relationship with money? Because I can tell you, it has taken me over a decade for me to figure this out on my healing journey in unplugging from the conditioning of the matrix by living life on my own terms, as I am now, nomadically, not being a part of the corporate system, running my own business that is heart-centered, that offers deep alchemy and transformation for humanity, and to attract my beloved, my soulmate, from my heart, from the balance of my feminine and masculine frequencies. And so anything is possible if you are ready to say yes to that. I look forward to seeing you on the other side with your relationship with money.